thing on? Hello, testing. Hey, good evening. How are you? Nice to see you.
Can you tell me your name and your position and whatnot?
Yes, so I'm Henning Schröder, Associate Professor of Music here at ONU. My actual expertise is saxophone. That's what I do outside of ONU. That's what I do most of my professional work on. I also do some scholarly work as a writer. Have dabbled in composition, of course, and I'm jack of all trades here at ONU, teaching, as you know, just about everything from music history over theory and chamber music, saxophone, music appreciation. So doing a lot of things here.
Awesome. So you sort of touched on this with your experiences, but what can you tell me about the history of sound recording, particularly in the last 100 years or so, and how has it improved? So you've talked about some of the tech that you've used and you've had experiences with. Is there anything you can tell me just, of the history beyond that?
Yeah, so I started with tapes. So that's those tapes have been around for a long time too, but that's not how it all started, obviously. So magnetic tapes to record on. So that goes all the way back to the probably 40s and 50s, I want to say, around that time. So starting out with shellac discs and LPs, and what's intriguing is to see that the length of of a recording that a recording container can carry actually has more of an impact on performance itself, right? So if in the 1920s and 30s you only have like 3.5 minutes of recorded time possible, that has an effect on the kind of music that we consume. Of course, CDs, which had like up to like 70 minutes of music that you could put on without having to change the side of it. And so that was revolutionary also, because you could have like full-length concerts that you could just put and you can listen to them nonstop, and that wasn't possible until then. And now with digital versions and compressed versions of recordings like MP3s, you can, there's no time limit to that.
So, first off, can you tell me your name and your major?
Jackson Austin. I am a computer science with a music minor.
Okay, so when did you first get involved with sound recording in general? And what hardware, software were you using, and what did you record?
Well, I dabbled in like mixing music when I was in high school, but besides that, I really started getting into it freshman year of college. So I'd say 2018, 17, 18, yeah.
Okay. And let's see. So how does sound recording play a role in your current life?
Well, it gives me money.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go to just about anyone and ask them if they needed anything recorded. Like my one friend, he does music and stuff. He's asked me to help him record some of his music and stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, the tools I use is the Zoom, microphones, and then Pro Tools. Mm-hmm. And then I also have my own editing software on my computer, which is Power Director and Cyberlink. But yeah, no, it gives me money. It's more of a side job than anything. I can go out and record it professionally for people if they want. But yeah, I just normally do it for just side cash.
Okay, so what do you want to do when you graduate? And if at all, how will sound recording play a role in your life?
Well, it looks good on a resume because I'm pretty diverse, I like to think. I mean, I'll have connections to where I can record for people. I do plan on getting Pro Tools on my laptop. I feel like that will be a super beneficial thing for me, especially when I just want to pop up and just like, hey, you want to record a session or something.